Today we are doing pages 131, 136, and 137. Seems like a lot, but it won't feel like it. So we are going to be talking about our vowel sounds in talk. So we've got different ways that sounds. We've got our headings up here. We've got soft, we've got paw, and we've got fall. So you're looking for those same sounds in your spelling words over here. Okay, we always do one in each section together for sure. And then Mrs. Hagan lets you know if you need to cross off any squares. So let's do that first. We are not looking for any words on those two. We are looking for a challenge word on that one. So you're going to be down in this section. And then we are looking for a challenge word in that section. And then we are not crossing out anything in the lower section. So you'll have enough words that fit in those categories, okay? So let's look at the first one, soft. So so we're looking for that short O. Start heading down your list. Talk, cross. Ooh, that works, doesn't it? So I would write cross in there. And now let's move on to our second section. We're looking for the AW, which is aw. So let's start down our list again. Talk, cross, awful. That one definitely works, doesn't it? It's got it right at the beginning. You're going to write a little bit neater than Mrs. Hagan because it's harder to write on here. And then let's do one in our bottom section, which is the same sound as fall. So ah. So we'll start down our list. Talk. Oh, right there. Has the same ah. So you're looking for that AL. And there's a lot of words on here that are going to fit in there. That's just one of them. So you're looking for that AL. So we're going to use talk here. Okay. And the challenge words are already going to be in our sort. So we will be good to go there. So if you want to pause the video and then meet me on page 136 when you're ready. All right, here we are on page 136. So same thing as we did on the last page. We're still talking about that vowel sound in talk that we're going to be using our words to fit in the sentences. Read the titles and the list below. Write the basic word. Notice we're not using the challenge words or the review words, just the basic word. All right, so we can probably even do this, okay, because we're not using those. So let's read our number one. Things to look for before you blank. Cars, trucks, bicycles. So you're pretending that that's the title of an article or a book. What would fit in there that would go with the rest of the words in the sentence? Things to look for before you, let's start down our list. Before you talk? No. Before you cross? Ooh, I like that one. Before you cross the road, you should look for cars, trucks, and bicycles. And we are going to do a capital C on that one because it's a title. And you can see that they already capitalized the other important words in the title. All right, let's look at the next one. Ways to communicate. Okay, so that's the title. Now we're going to find something that fits in the second part. Ways to communicate. If I want to communicate with somebody, I can draw a picture, use a sign language, or let's look at our list. Oh, first one, talk. Okay, that one doesn't have to be capitalized because it's not part of the title. Okay, I'm going to let you do the rest of those on your own. And we are not going to do this part down here. So finish up that page and then you can meet me on page 137 for some more fun. The title of this page on page 137 is Categorize and Classify. So we're going to put things into groups. Okay, we're going to look at the categories and we're going to find things that fit. So I'm going to read the directions right here. Categorize by adding a title to each list. Classify by adding a word that belongs to the list. Okay, so I'm going to give you some clues, and down here on the bottom, I want you to write the words that I'm writing. Okay, I'm going to help you with categories that you can choose from. So we have body parts, we have habitats. There's going to be 4. Write these with me. Weather and scientists. All right, now those are going to be things that are going to go in these spots. Okay, I'm not going to tell you which because you're going to figure that out. Okay, so right where the purple stars are, you're going to figure out which one of those goes with each section. Then for the next part that you're going to do by yourself is you're going to add where the blue star is. Okay, you're going to add another one that fits with these 3. So what's a different type of astronomer, chemist, geologist? What's a word that would go with that? Okay. In fact, let's do that top purple one together and that will help us. So if I had to pick a category for up here, I would look down at my list and I would say that one is scientists because that fits in there, doesn't it? But what's another kind of scientist that I can write right here? Okay, you could Google that if you wanted. And a lot of times they're going to end with IST, but not always. Okay, so think of another kind of scientist. Maybe you can Google it and write it down there. There's people that work with the ocean, they're called something. So, and when you get to your next section now, after you fill out the top line, you're going to need to think of something that goes with these. Okay. And everybody's words are going to be different for the blue stars because you might have a different scientist than another student and you might have a different body part. Okay, so that is your assignment for today. Thanks, guys.